Yo, disclaimer. There are a lot of mjolo related lessons because, kemonana, youthful years. This is kind of like what we do. So, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Way too good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm amazing. I be up there, guess what? Allegation.
Hi guys, hey GSQUAD, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. Please subscribe and join our happy family. My name is Gorata and today I'm going to be sharing 21 things I have learned in 21 years. I'm 21 years old and I'm super excited for this video because 2020 was such an eventful year for me, and I feel like I have new things to share because I did record a video like this when I turned 19 and a lot has changed. A few things have changed, so this is kind of like an advice video. And I do want to say, your age, gender doesn't matter. Anybody can watch this. So if you're interested, please continue watching. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below. Let's get into it. First lesson: just because you love somebody doesn't mean they feel loved by you. By that I mean different people have different love languages, so you have to love them in ways that cater to their love language. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep everything short and straight to the point so I avoid over explaining myself, because that's something I'm working on. Yeah, I'm working on that. Okay, yes, accountability includes feeling bad for the wrong you did, feeling ashamed, but it doesn't end there. It doesn't end at shame, because you introspect, you improve from that, you become a better person, you do better, you correct yourself. So it doesn't end at shame alone. It shouldn't end at shame alone, because you grow from that experience. It's absolutely normal to outgrow friendships, relationships. It's okay, because we're all in our own personal growth journey, and sometimes we're gonna grow at different levels, and you're gonna outgrow some friendships, relationships. It's absolutely okay. All you have to do is communicate, because staying where kikaring I don't even know what to say. So sometimes it's gonna happen that you want more than somebody can offer. And that's fine, because other people want exactly what that person can offer. You just want more, or they want more than what you can offer. And that's fine. The best thing to do is leave you alone, so you can meet people who will appreciate what you can offer, and they can find people who will offer what they want. That's fine. Oh my gosh, that sounds so mean. But I can really like financial or whatever, but like needs, emotional needs, whatever. Everybody has a limit. Everybody has weaknesses, strengths. Yeah. We experience people differently. People experience us differently. We may experience the same relationship differently because, different experiences. Yeah, anyway, back to the first point. We experience people differently. You know how when somebody comes out and says somebody raped them, and then people are like, oh my gosh, but he's so nice, he's so amazing to me, he's such an amazing friend to me. Yeah, but always remember, we experience people differently. They may be good to you and be terrible to the next person, and that's human nature, but that's what happens because we experience people differently. So it's very wrong for people to be invalidating other people's experiences just because they think they know somebody better. No. Don't do that. If you've been doing that, no. But he's my friend, but he's so good. You're becoming a rape apologist, and don't do that. Separate your worth from other people's decision. By this I mean somebody not choosing you, somebody not liking you, somebody not accepting you has nothing to do with your worth. Okay, let's take social media for example. Not getting the numbers you want, the likes, the views, the shares, the whatevers, not getting the numbers you want doesn't mean your content is worthless, doesn't mean your art piece is worthless. No, separate your worth from other people's decisions. Don't let people who know nothing about your craft determine your worth. Don't do that. I know this is a cliche, but be yourself. Be yourself, be your authentic self. Wanting to be like everybody else is the quickest way to invalidate your purpose. There's only one you, and that's your superpower. We need you to be you. Don't try to be like other people. Just be you. Pray over your gift. Pray over your purpose. Pray to the one who gave it to you. In my case, pray to God. Pray to God to help me, to help you with your delivery system. Pray over your purpose. Pray over your dreams. Pray over your life. Just pray. Pray over your friends, your family. Pray, 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 pray. Talking about prayer, return to God. Next point that I actually didn't mention is to pray for the wisdom to handle the things we pray for. Because, sometimes we find ourselves praying for these amazing things, but we don't pray for growth. We don't pray for the wisdom to be able to manage these amazing things we're praying for, because we are worthy of receiving these amazing things. But it's a thing of hadizena, will you be able to multiply, or will you subtract and eventually deplete everything? Pray for the wisdom to manage the things you pray for. Journaling consistently is important. Oh my goodness, I can't more. Journaling consistently, and actually going back to previous entries, oh my gosh, that is amazing, life changing. Sometimes we're like, God is testing me, but no, you are just facing the consequences of your actions. We really be out there making terrible decisions, and then when it's time to face the consequences, we're like, Mudimo wa re testa. No, just admit you were wrong and it's time to face the consequences. There's no reason to fake what can be real. If you can get it from God, if you can pray for God to guide you, to be in partnership with Him, to bring these things to life, you don't have to fake it. You don't have to get it from temporary sources, okay? You don't have to fake what can be real. And it can be real because God can give it to you. Next lesson, which was actually supposed to be my first. Pray for joy over happiness. Actually, work on improving, or let me say leading. Work on leading a joyful life. Choose joy over happiness. I say this because joy comes from within. Joy comes from within, and it's usually not easily affected by external factors, while happiness, on the other hand, from my understanding, happiness is influenced by external sources like family, your environment, finances. Whatever your situation at that moment affects your happiness. So if you focus more on happiness when your environment changes, when your friends switch up on you, because that's what usually happens. Mahokwaile. So just choose joy over happiness. This one. Okay. How a narcissist treats you usually has nothing, absolutely nothing, or very little to do with you. Because one thing you have to understand is these people think differently. Their thought process, their reasoning is very different from everybody else's, because they have this arrogance thing, this when you know what a narcissist is, so how they treat you usually has very little to do with you. It's more about them, how they view themselves, how they reason. So you don't have to beat yourself up over their behavior, because it's really not about you. And I'm sorry because it does affect you emotionally, mentally, but you have to free yourself because you're not guilty. Free yourself from that guilt. Sending love and hugs to everybody carrying a heavy heart at the moment, especially because of how other people treat you. It's a very difficult thing to move from. It's a very difficult thing to accept that, okay, it wasn't my fault. This is how this person is built. Yeah, because you want to blame somebody, but you don't want to blame this person because you hold them at this high pedestal. And yeah, okay, now it's getting too personal. Heartbreaks do not have an expiration date. Heartbreak ha expire, and I carry heartbreak mjolo. Okay, let me say grieve. Grieve does not have an expiration date. I'll actually use this. Oh, finally, I got this from Twitter, and I love it so much. I will put it here about the ball. So this button you see on the screen is grief. It's pain, and then this ball is you. In the beginning stages, the ball is huge and you hit this button, this pain button, because that's when you are crying every minute of every day. Yeah, but with time, you shrink because life goes on. You think less and less about this painful experience, so you don't hit the button as often. With time, yes, you get smaller and smaller. You do hit the button randomly. That's why pain is so random. About this, but then randomly one morning you wake up crying. Yeah, because you hit that button. Yeah, so this also kind of explains why we say the pain doesn't get smaller, you just grow around it. Yes, the pain doesn't disappear, it stays there, but you kind of move on and grow around it, but it's still there and it will still hurt like the first time. And that's okay. That's very normal. There's no expiration date. You heal when you heal, and just because you feel that pain again after days or weeks of feeling like you've made progress doesn't mean you're not healing. Healing is a very long process and it's not a linear process. Hey, like everybody has their own way of healing. Know yourself and be true to yourself. I say this so you can avoid contradicting yourself in future. When you know yourself, when you know what you stand for, you know your values, the actions, the decisions you make will align with what you want to be in future. They will build onto what you want to create. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Existence is meant to be fun. And you know the amazing part? You get to define fun. You get to have your own definition of fun. What may be fun to me may not be fun to you, and the other way around. That's still fine. That's absolutely fine, because it's my life, my existence, and I get to choose what's fun. I get to define fun for myself. The next about the video here in Nakari, it's too focused on mjolo, but like, I'm young. That's pretty much what I do. Well, yeah. Anyway, just because somebody's a good person doesn't mean they'd make a good partner for you. Doesn't mean they'd be a good partner to you. Just because they are good, they have all these great character traits or whatever, doesn't mean they'll be a good partner to you. Nope. And you know the most awkward thing, oh my god, is when a good person treats you really bad and you can't even tell anybody about it because nobody's gonna believe you, because this person is so good in front of everybody's eyes, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I wish you guys knew the real person behind this mask. But you know, that's a topic for another day. I actually do hope we'll be able to talk about such things in future, like breakups, healing from a breakup, ghosting, breadcrumbing. There's so much to talk about mjolo related, and I am ready. I'm ready to talk about it. Remember, a few months ago, I said I'm not in a space to have such conversations. Well, guess what? I am now. I'm a healed girl. I'm a happy girl. Yeah. I'm young. I am very young. I'm only 21. I'm gonna make mistakes. This is my first shot at life. I don't want to say I don't know what I'm doing. But it's kind of like, okay, what I'm driving to is I will make mistakes because this is my first shot at things. And it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes because we grow from them. My thing is, like, my main thing is, as long as I'm not being disrespectful to other people, as long as I'm not causing harm to other people, then it shouldn't be a problem. It's fine to make mistakes. It's fine to make mistakes. You will grow from that. I'm young. This is my time to be making mistakes. If I'm going to try lead a perfect life in my youthful years, I'm going to be a miserable mjolo. And I don't want that for myself. So this is the time to experiment, to have fun, to make mistakes, to live. Existence is meant to be fun. Do not put your dreams on hold. Do not limit yourself for other people. Okay, don't dim your light for other people to shine. Yeah, but like we boo in a nice way, and I don't know how to say it. But don't play it safe to protect friends, family. When it comes to your dream, don't deny yourself opportunities for another person, to be closer to another person. Don't do that. Umunye umunana, you will meet more people. You will meet more amazing people. Okay? As people, we're built differently. Now, like, guys, I've dealt with people back at how do you reason? How do you sleep at night? And I've just kind of come to a point where I accept that we're built differently as people. People are people. People are different, and it's fine. You don't have to change other people to fit your idea of a normal person or whatever. Yeah, people are different, and it's okay. You just have to accept and learn to live with them. So, hey, yo guys, some people are really just okay with being on the receiving end, always taking from you without reciprocating, until you learn to have a limit, until you learn to say no, until you learn to choose yourself. It's guys, who re kopana le batho ba mathata mo lehatsheng, and we tsore keng motho o tla go ruta go choose, motho o tla go ruta go ithata. You don't want to have to experience that to know to choose yourself. Okay, I think I've said enough. I did a lot of talking, and I hope somebody was able to pick up something from this video. Please share a few tips, anything you've learned in the past year, in the comments below. I'd like to know what you guys are up to and what lessons you're learning. Please leave a comment below. If you don't have any tips to share, just leave a yellow heart in the comments. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. I'm so sorry. But yeah, if you want to, please. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.
The verse of the video is
yeah.
Too good, nigga.
Yeah.
Way too good.